What do you say when you need the truth? What do you say when you can't get through now? What does it take for the heart to choose? What does it take to survive with you? Oh, need some clarity if you still want me. Cause if you don't, then what do you say? Just give me the truth. Tell me where do we stand? Cause I need to know, yeah. Don't just leave me hanging. Tell me where do we stand? Cause I need to know, yeah. Don't just leave me hanging. Tell me where do we stand? Get me out, over, this way, gray area. I'm still being left in the dark, gray area. Get me out, over, this way, gray area. I'm still being left in the dark, gray area. What do you say when your questions don't ever get answered? What do you say when you're left alone? Spend months in jail. What is our fate? Is we let our home? Death don't like this. What is it getting at your place so well? Need some clarity and a sense of peace. I'm on this road, so what do you say? Set me free and go. Tell me where do we stand? Cause I need to know, yeah. Don't just leave me hanging. Tell me where do we stand? Cause I need to know, yeah. Don't just leave me hanging. Tell me where do we stand? Get me out, over, this way, gray area. I'm still being left in the dark, gray area. Get me out, over, this way, gray area. I'm still being left in the dark, gray area. And I'm tired of being left in the gray area. Cause I don't wanna chill with you, stop playing can't deal with you. All I wanna know is where we stand. If you can't give me that, then say so. I'm grown, always get too real with you. Got played, now I'm here with you. All I wanna know is where we stand. And if you won't give me that, then just go. Leave this wasteland. Get me out, over, this way, gray area. I'm just gonna be left in the dark, fears you have and all those things you hold dear. It would be stupid to throw it away. So let's get out on this boat and stop your crying for days. I wanna see the sea, but amazingly I'm too scared of water, too scared of water. And I hope that one day you'll find me again. We can run to the top of the mountains. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you fell in love with me? Show me all you know. Tell me what you know, and show me all show me all you know. Tell me what you know, and show me your love. No, we don't have to go far. All we need is to try hard. No, we don't need to be clear. We need our best thoughts out there. We need escape from here. So if I took you back.
And other such things. Also known as Hello Chat. How are you doing? How's your Monday? The title said House of Weird Noises, so I figured it was only appropriate for me to make weird noises at you. So I did. Ta-da! Okay, stream's over. So yeah. I want to hear not only how your day's going, I want to hear your best phoneticization. That's not a word. Phoneticize your favorite strange noise. That's what I want to know. I want to know what strange noises you're making. Or is it just me? Am I just strange noising all over everything by myself? Because I will continue to do that. See what I mean? So yeah, how was your weekend? What is everybody getting up to? I am tired. I was very busy at work today, which was fine. Played a couple of songs on Rock Band. Actually did better than I expected that I was going to. So I was giggling like a fucking maniac. And now I'm here. And I'm waiting for my kettle to boil. I'm gonna have some tea, treat myself to my very last tea bag. Well, my very last caffeinated tea bag. Everything else I have is stupid and doesn't have caffeine in it. So I just don't drink it most of the time. And we're gonna play some Elite. I'm still gonna be making my way to Colonia, but I'm open to sightseeing. So if you guys have spots along the way that you want me to check out, feel free to put them in chat. Alright, Kettle, I fucking hear you, bitch. I hear you. Yeah, if you guys have places that you want me to check out, I will definitely bookmark them and try to go to there and etc. J-Twitch, Kandarian, hello, hello. Getting me sleep. Might have appendicitis. Just like intercourse. Don't have sex with appendicitis, JP. That's weird. Don't stick your viewers into appendicitis. That's fucking weird. Thank you for the host. How are you doing? I don't know what elaboration thing is. What's elaboration? If I missed student operation, can't be done until next semester. Well, that's unfortunate, but hey, Rek. Every Monday, every Wednesday, Elite Dangerous. That's what we do. Oh my gosh, friend! I just want to hug this friend. What? J-Twitch, thank you so very much for using your Prime sub! Does that mean what I think it means? Does that mean what I think it means? Also, thank you for... I got Love Peak L. Little, like, lurky thingy. Thank you for the emotes. Is this your very first time being a patron of the hype? I'll be able to tell if you speak in chat again. Yes, it is indeed. Okay, here we go. Ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I'm not ready. I'm exhausted. I was like fine and awake feeling, and then my eyes were like, we're done with today. It's happening. We're gonna thank you for becoming a first-time patron of the hype, with the best dances you've ever seen. Oh yeah, with the blah 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 blah. La 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 la. Lyrics are failing me, but that's okay, 'cause I'm gonna jellyfish away. Gonna jellyfish away. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Thanking you. I'm thanking you. I'm thanking you. Thanking you. Thanking you. I'm thanking you. I'm thanking you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And stop. Thank you very, very much. It is very kind and generous. I forgot to switch scenes. Whoops. Do your neighbors ever wonder what you're doing? Probably. Was that floss? No, I did not floss. I was just flailing. Hey, Bison. What'd you walk into? That's how we celebrate first-time patrons of the hype, also known as subscribers. So when anybody subs or is gifted a sub for the very, very first time, then that's how we celebrate. That's what happens. There's a reason that one of my emotes is dancing. It's a lot of dancing, lots of derping. Both are relevant. But I do it because I love you. And that's how I express my gratitude. It's by making an absolute fool out of myself and hoping that you laugh at me. Because if no one laughs, then I don't actually know. What's the adorable smiley face? That is my Hexagal that my waifu made for me. It's from, actually I have two. This is Mr. Butterhead. And then that's my Hexagal. It's a Hexapal from, what was that game? Broken Age. Yeah, my waifu, Octea. She knit it without a pattern. She made a hexapal for Aura, a hexagal for me, and a hexacat for herself. Yes. It was very, very cute. I've had it for a very long time. And then Aura gave me Mr. Butterhead because I have sat on slices of baguettes because my butt hurt. The chair was metal, okay. It was her idea. It was her idea. She was like, I was like, damn, my butt hurts because I'm small, so my femurs just like go right through any padding that might exist on or near my ass. So my femurs just go, yeah, into every hard surface, and it hurts. And we were there for a while. This was during brunch with the day nights at the very first TwitchCon. And so there were slices of baguettes like sitting out at the table for eating. And she goes, here, sit on these. And I go, okay. So I took 2 slices of baguettes, put one underneath each cheek, and it was actually more comfortable. And when I got up at the end of the meal, they were like paper thin, like super, super flat. And she took a picture of me holding up the baguette slices to my butt, and she tweeted it. I found it again at some point. Yep, found it. Sometimes it's nice to know exactly. Hang on. It's not the greatest picture, like there's something weird with the lighting, but in case you ever wanted to see me holding baguette slices up to my own ass. Well, now you've seen it. So that's what Mr. Butterhead is about. That's why I have Mr. Butterhead. I didn't mean right through any hard surface. I meant right through to any hard surface. Right through any padding on my butt. It was very sunny. It's California. That was in San Francisco. So that was the first TwitchCon. Too much information. Oh, hun. If you are not down with too much information, this is not the place for you! Alright, let's boot the game. I want to start flying. Anyway, so that was story time. Hope you enjoyed. That's a horrible quote, JP! Remember when I had to put in all my own quotes? And I just like... I let you guys get away with a lot. I let you get away with a lot. Like, why did I quote that? Thanks for the good feels. I appreciate it. Don't mind the overlapping audio, because when the game boots up, it just gives you menu music, even if you have the in-game music muted. That quote gets me every time. It's awful. It's awful, but it's so funny. I think I can drink this. Either I can drink this or my hands are too cold and it will scald my tongue. We'll see. Being brave now. Oh no, that's gonna burn me. Ah. Like, if I can't even, ow, touch the ceramic, that means it's too hot. I'm excited, my blisters are kind of turning back into calluses. I'm gonna do my best to not let my calluses go away this time. But considering that, when was that, yesterday, I was trying to play my guitar and it kept sliding all over the place, and I got so mad that I almost, like, I had a very slight urge to toss it across the room, and I was like, maybe let's not play guitar right now. Maybe let's not. Hey Kit, how are you doing? Oh, okay. I thought I had a friend request. My bad. That's not correct. Also, I'm open to friend requests in this game. But if you don't have the same name in-game that you do in Elite, then you gotta tell me who you are, otherwise I will not add you. Alright, where the fuck was I going? Nowhere. Where am I, and why do I not have a lot of fuel? So we were headed to Colonia, I know that much. We had just gotten here. Oh, it's going now. Okay. Because I hit my little thing to go like, take me to the place I was trying to get to. Show me where that is. And it didn't go, so I thought I had to redo it. Oh well, whatever. DBX, yeah! You haven't been around in a while. So we saw all of the generation ships, and then I went to buy a new ship. So I got my Diamondback Explorer, and I was super giddy to be able to see all around me. And I was like, everything's so far away, I'm not in a Dorito anymore, blah, blah, blah. It was a very exciting time. And I landed on this very beautiful periwinkle-colored planet and blew up my first SRV. I've bought another one. But yeah, I went and drove around on a planet and exploded eventually. Just like intercourse. Thank you, Knives, for that host. I appreciate it. Built a crate Phantom for fuel ratting. SRVs are disposable. I mean, I don't have that much income, especially after buying this, this ship. How do I see how much money I have? Yeah, I've only got just over 2 million credits. So not a ton. I think once we get to Colonia, I'm going to buy another ship, do some passenger missions, might do some mining. I want to do some stuff that I haven't done. Like I've been doing a lot of stuff where I'm like doing a lot of jumps. I've gotten pretty good at flying with flight assist off. I just can't land. Landing is really hard. Like I can get into and out of stations fine. I can do it fine now. I don't steamroll all the holes anymore. Knives, how are you doing? You can't land in flight assist off either. It's because once I get into the station, there's like there's a little bit of gravity, so like the ship behaves ridiculously differently, and I just haven't figured it out yet. You're alive? I'm about the same. I think I'm an alive thing. I've got some tea once it cools down. Oh yeah, that's still burning. I'm impatient. So yeah, we've got 515 jumps still to get to... Oh, I've got 54 minutes, guys. I can make over 500 jumps in 54 minutes, no problem. What happens if I abandon it rather than let it fail? Because I'm definitely not making it regardless. I don't know what that is, Rex, so probably not, no. Achoo! Achoo! Ooh, pardon. Just jump 10 times per minute. Duh. I would if I could. So yeah, if we were gonna do some... Amber suggested that we do some sightseeing on the way to Colonia, so I figured that's what we would do. Thank you for the blessings, appreciate it. Route with stations and settlements so you can repair along the way. Why would I be getting wounded? Why would my ship be hurting? You're going to have a great day or bad day soon, though? Filling in today for after-school tutoring. What the turnout could be as few as 1 to 2 students, which means I can leave since we're to do 5 to 8 per teacher. Right now it's me and my coworker who's normally here, so hoping I can leave soon. Which one are you hoping for?
Frameshift drive charging.
Just in case I crash into some stars. Oh, I see. Sure. You know, because why would you trust me to fly without crashing into stuff? I mean, that's not a thing that I would do, personally. I think tonight I'm gonna break down and go get wine. But I'm gonna go to the faraway grocery store because it's cheaper. I can save like $2.
Fuel scooping.
But yeah, I have no idea where to go. I'm just gonna get some fuel because we're a little bit low. But yeah, I don't know anywhere that's cool to see along the way. Then block you?
Warning. Temperature critical.
I have no idea what any of that is that you're talking about. Just by the way.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Like, other than Kickstarter, I understood none of, and Tweet, I understood none of that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I can't stand kids. And how these parents treat the tutoring. It's free daycare for them. They could come sign in their kid and blitz off, literally speaking aloud. Finally, 3 hours of no kids. Wow.
2, 1, engage.
So why are you filling in doing after-school tutoring if you don't like kids? And also, when you say kids, like, how young are we talking? Oh, also,
Fuel scooping.
I don't think I bonked. I don't think
System
I
scan
swamped.
complete.
I gotta remember all my controls again.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive
Dispatch
charging.
some rats. Alright, Rec. Thanks so much for stopping by and saying hello. We'll see you in a bit. Go save the day. And if anybody in chat has cool places to visit or to go sightseeing on the way to Colonia, hit me up. Platinum Games is a pretty well-known game studio. They've done Bayonetta and... Oh, they did Nier. Vanquish and more. I don't know Vanquish. I've heard of Bayonetta. I've seen a little bit of it. Dang it, I just want my tea to be ready. It's very nearly ready. I also just kind of want to dick around today. I'm not like in a go-get-em kind
Fuel
of a
scoop
mood.
disengaged. Frameshift
You know?
drive charging.
6 to 18? No one over 13 comes in since they're too cool for tutoring. No one comes in who actually needs help? It's weird.
4, 3,
Okay.
1,
What do you do normally, Chris? Go there. Little layer thing top right allows you to choose cool stuff. Find something close and go there. Alright, cool. Thanks, Rec. When I'm out of this jump, I will look at that. Does it literally say in the, like,
fuel scooping.
in the reward that they will
System
then
scan
block you
complete.
afterwards? Like you get to claim block. Oh yeah, they blocked me.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's so strange. Game got loud when you asked a question. I said, what do you do normally then? Oh, that's baguette butt. That's not helpful. That's just baguette butt. I feel like my ship's going faster without me right now. Okay, yeah, I've seen this map. How am I supposed to look for things? Oh my. That's way overwhelming. Also, let me just do this. Little button, like the little arrowies? Which one should I do? Like, what type of thing should I do? Historical location, mystery POI? That sounds cool. You've got this on restricted right now. A mystery. Also, I have no idea where I am in reference to this, like, whatsoever. This is, for someone very new to this game, I'm just like, this is a lot of stuff for my eyeballs and I don't understand what I'm looking at. Oh shit. Hi guys. You just saw my whole background. Whoops, I forgot. Forgot that I had that going that way because of, can I do this? Alright, cool. Don't look at my things. Now I have to think of, did I dox myself? Oh, look. Shit. Are we okay? Are we good? Did I just dox myself? Because I didn't realize? I think I'm okay. Okay, it says, welcome Lecta Hype. So at least I had the forethought to not put my real name in my account. Just saw wallpaper. Yeah, well also my wallpaper is a spoiler for Mandalorian, so I try not to even show that. Anyway. Lobo God, thank you for the follow, Lobo God. Kandarian, I meant to switch. So when I tried to stream Gears of War 4 yesterday, XSplit was not capturing the game, so I just captured my monitor. And I meant to take it off, and find a solution and fix it before stream. And, yeah. Fix Gears capture. Oh yeah, I also need to make a dental appointment. I think I only have the one filling. But yeah, my filling has degraded, so there's like a hole in my tooth. I'm like, that's not good. Xbox games are just, well, it's on PC. And it might not even be the game's fault. I was also having trouble with Destiny, and I had streamed Destiny before, so I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't fucking work out. Okay. Throttle 0 when entering. I won't spoil it. Okay. Alright, you got it. Thank you for the help, because I looked at the map and I was just like, this is a lot of information. It's like when I booted Elite for the first time and I was just like... I just didn't even know what. I'm gonna replace the filling you have on the 11th? Yeah. As I show you what love is. Oh, can I give you my love? Can I give you all of me? So, did that work? Do it. There we go. Alright, here we go. We're going to wherever the fuck that is. It's 42 jumps away, but that's alright. We like sightseeing here. I hope it's something that I can flight assist off. Like, I want places to fly with flight assist off. You know what I might do today? Rather than try to get to Colonia, which I still want to go. But I need to plan a little bit better, like where am I going? What am I doing on the way? Rather than just go jump, jump, jump forever. Anything that grabs capture the game treats it like a package, so it shuts down the game. Well, the game was playing fine.
3, 2, 1.
And sometimes with XSplit, games just like won't show up. Like you can hear the game, I can see the game, it plays fine, but XSplit's not like showing it to me. And if I click back and forth between XSplit and the game, it usually pops up, but it didn't happen. And like I said, I've done Destiny before, and it also had the same issue, and that's not on Xbox or with the Game Pass or anything like that. Do you have to handle food in Elite? No. Not that I know of. I mean, it's not like if I don't eat, my character's gonna be sad or die.
Frameshift drive charging.
Perfect tea temperature. This tea is ready for insertion. Yeah. Isn't that meerkat cute? I was so proud. The first one I made was so ugly. I almost wish that I saved it so that I could just show you, like, look how fucking hideous this thing was. But also, I didn't ever want it to see the light of day, so I overwrote it.
Fuel scooping.
I overwrote it with this one.
System scan complete.
I was having none of that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous that Rek is making me jump to something real dangerous. Is it spooky?
4, 3,
I mean, don't tell me, because that's part of the surprise, is I have no idea what I'm going into. Hell yeah. I'm real happy with this tea right now. Ooh, can somebody
fuel
type...
scooping.
Can someone type TEE and also TEA in chat, like, separately?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I forget if I
Frameshift drive
added
charging.
T. I did not. Thank you. Appreciate it, Knives. You the best. T. It's just a silly little interaction with the bot where certain words will bring up certain emotes. Make sure as soon as your FSD jump to the system starts, throttle down completely. I will hit X immediately. I will.
Fuel scooping.
It makes me think you're leading me into like some really, really aggressive star. And if I forget, or if I fuck it up, I'm gonna explode. I won't even be mad, I'll probably just laugh.
Frameshift drive
And then I'll
charging.
blame Neri, because, you know. Who do I blame? when I've done something, when I've not paid enough attention in Elite. It's Neridium's fault.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm not your best, you are your best. You're so very much the best that the emotes explode from everywhere! I could say it's a learning curve, oh boy. Why do I feel like that's a pun? Like a real pun.
Fuel scooping. System scan
I
complete.
have been reading this book for Vaginal Fantasy Book Club. It's not very good. It's not good
Fuel
at all.
scoop disengaged.
And I'm
Frameshift
supposed to
drive
finish
charging.
it by tomorrow night, because that's when our meetup, well, our Discord meetup is to discuss the book. And I'm only like 50% through. I just like haven't had much time to
3,
read.
2, 1. Engage.
Don't you smug smile me, sip your tea, and then proceed to besmirch me with compliments. How about if I tell chat how about this? I bet you, this is more your speed. I degraded Knives. I said, get on your knees, and then I teabagged him. R-I-L. That's not how you spell I-R-L. I do that all the time. Shh, don't call me out.
Fuel scoop
How are you with
disengaged.
autobiographical philosophical books? I don't know that I've ever read anything like that. I'd be open to giving it a
Frameshift
shot.
drive charging.
I have much better? Good. But I have a lot of books on my list, like probably over 100. I think this next, like, I'm taking a break from Babby Book Club, which is my own fucking book club for this community,
3,
just so that I could read other adult books that weren't for this romance, sci-fi, fantasy, paranormal, etc. genre romance book club. Because, like, the last year, all I read, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 books, like 90% of what I read was either a kid's book or a romance book. And I was like, I kind of want to read some other things right now. I've been doing audiobooks at work. Right now I'm listening to The Art of Asking
Frameshift drive
by Amanda
charging.
Palmer. I've been listening to LeVar Burton Reads, which is a podcast where he reads short stories. Those are also usually sci-fi or fantasy fiction. But that's also really good. I tried listening to,
2,
what was that, 1491, I think? 1491, which was a non-fiction book about Indigenous Americans and their experiences, like, pre-Columbus. And
fuel scooping.
I think I would have been more interested had I been reading it myself rather than having that be an audiobook, but I
Fuel scoop.
stopped paying
disengaged.
attention. I've listened to like about a third of it and I was like, it's too dry. I also listened to,
Frameshift drive charging.
it was sort of autobiographical in parts because it was this woman's experiences, but it was called Stiffs? The Curious Lives of Cadavers or something like that. It's either Stiff or Stiffs. And that was really interesting. It's like all about, you know, what various things that happen that can happen, obviously usually with their consent, but historically not always with their consent after somebody dies, including like cremation, and there was like body snatching and anatomical gifts,
Fuel scooping.
and, you know, giving your body to science for dissection or to a body farm, and that was really fucking fascinating. But the writing was also really engaging, and you know, there were personal anecdotes and stuff, not just like, here's what happened. Although, because that's way more of an interesting topic to me, I think I would have not minded
Frameshift
much.
drive charging.
Animal, the autobiography of a female body by Sarah Pascoe. Really demonstrates how weak I am and how powerful you are, Deb.
Ready to engage.
Subway Girls is interesting so far, but I'm not sure you'd like it. Way more dark humor, less sci-fi and romance. I don't need sci-fi or romance in a book,
3,
and I'm fine with dark humor.
1, engage.
What was I was experiencing something. Oh, what was I watching? It was like very dark. It was very much dark humor.
Fuel scooping.
But yeah, I don't need
System
sci-fi
scan
or fantasy or
complete.
romance, but that just because of the book clubs that I've been a part of Vaginal Fantasy Book Club for so long. That's why I read so many of those books, because if there is sex in it, I will read it for the book club. Otherwise, I skip that month and be like, tell me when we're reading
Frameshift
smut.
drive charging.
Going to eat. All right, eat good food. Imagine the 2 stories blending together
4,
about the dead
3,
bodies and the other.
2, 1, engage.
Anyway, let me pull up my Goodreads. And I'll pull that book up so I don't forget. I'm gonna careen into a star, haha! But I remembered.
Fuel scooping. System scan.
I think I've
complete.
been fomping. I can't remember. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I've missed the last 2 jumps. Whoopsies.
Frameshift drive charging.
Animal, there we go. She got a tail.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
me to deal with it? Oh boy. Alright, you asked for it.
Fuel scooping.
I will give it to you.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This is uncomfortable. And I hate it. Oh no! No, it's okay.
Frameshift drive.
It's okay, I forgive
charging.
you. I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses. Saving for harmonica solo, only 5.8k to go. A wise decision.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I
Engage.
feel like I should also get extra broy when I do this. Be like, assert it. But other than that, I wouldn't know where to go from there. I need to get a 30-pack of Beast. Ooh, pretty! I think. Yep. That is
System scan complete.
a class A white star. I couldn't tell through the glasses. I was like, is that blue
Fuel scooping.
or is it white? Let's slow down a little bit so I can get some extra fuel. So much, bro. Assertive. Bro, I was like at the bar.
Warning. Temperature critical.
School me? Oh, still 29 joules. Where am I going? Did I hit a button? I can't fucking see on my dashboard the dot. Okay. I see it now.
Disengaged.
I had no idea where I was trying to get
Drive
to.
charging.
It's dark in here! Also, my body's been doing this fun thing today where
4,
I'm hungry immediately after eating.
1.
I guess not immediately. Like less than an hour after eating, I'm like, I'm hungry. Like, I literally just fucking ate. Also, so my fridge makes a stupid amount of noise when it kicks on. It's like, which goes along with House of Weird Noises. So I finally put in a maintenance request. I'm like, I don't know if there's anything you can do, but like my fridge is aggressively loud. They came while I was at work. And the note that they left said, I'm not sure,
Fuel scoop
but it
disengaged.
seems like it
Frameshift
works
drive
harder
charging.
when there's not enough food in the fridge or the freezer. So because I don't like keep a lot of things in there, it's super loud. I'm like, well,
4,
I'm only one person.
1. Engage.
Radiant energy I wish I could have. The trick is to just give you guys all of the energy I don't have. So then when I'm done streaming, I am a desiccated husk of a human. And then I go in and lurk in other people's streams because I don't have the fucking energy to try to talk to anyone. That's mostly a joke. It's mostly a joke. But sometimes not a
Fuel
joke.
scoop disengaged.
Like, I'm just,
Frameshift drive
so I'm
charging.
actually going to see, I have a doctor's appointment because I rarely get a full night's sleep. I toss and, like, I can't sleep through the fucking night anymore, and it's been since March of last year, and I just really want to fucking sleep.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And, like, my circulation and other things. So I'm going to the doctor this Friday after work. And hopefully they can fucking fix it, because I feel like if I could only sleep, then I could be back to my energetic self. Because, like, to me, this is me when I'm tired. Like, the amount of energy you think that I have is I'm really tired. I'm tired. But not to the point where I'm like loopy delusional, because that can be pretty fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just tired and like I feel worn out. I don't feel like I'm very entertaining. Like I'm trying really hard. I'm not trying to be fake, but like I'm drawing from reserves of energy that don't really exist. And sometimes that's just what I have to do. Trying to buy more donuts, cheese, and chocolate. Fill your freezer with pizza. Ugh! No. I will never fill my freezer with freezer pizza. It's not worth it. It doesn't even count. It's like barely a pizza.
System
Why would I
scan complete.
waste my money on that
Fuel
bullshit? Guaranteed vitamin D deficiency? Could be. But when I was in New Hampshire and they checked, they gave me a blood
Fuel
test
scoop
and all of my
disengaged.
levels for this and that and the other
Frameshift
thing were
drive
fine,
charging.
so. Like sleep and circulation. Circulation has been my whole life. But I'm just, I figure while I'm in there, I've been getting, so we joke that my friend Mana called me lich fingers. But like I've been losing, like my fingers will be bone white like past the first knuckle. Yours didn't even register? I feel like I was taking vitamin D for a while to try to improve things. And then I was told, no, that was iron. Never mind. I don't know. I'm just gonna have them like
Frameshift drive charging.
test everything. I'm also breaking out all over the place, which is super fun. So it could just be that my hormones are like, you're almost 30, and now you're 30, and oh my god, we are your hormones! Your hormones! How are your hormones? Refuses to walk outside more than you have to. Ooh, speaking of outside, I went for a run after stream yesterday, and I got a new personal best.
Fuel scooping.
My new personal best is 4.1 miles without stopping at a steady pace. Face breaking out. It's not just my face, but
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
could be.
charging.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying I will just let them tell me. Because I go outside every chance that I get. If it's not raining, I'm outside. 14 freezer pizzas. It's vitamin D deficiency.
2, 1.
Thank you for watering me, JP. I didn't even hear it. And yeah, I try to keep my blinds open as much as possible without having my face get washed out. What's that normal people distance? I don't know. Between a 5K and an 8K.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
I'm working on getting up to the distance of an 8K, which is just like 0.13 miles below
Fuel
5
scoop
miles.
disengaged.
So an 8K is about 5 miles, and a 5K is 3.1 or something like that. It's not a very.
Frameshift drive
It's a very
charging.
sloppy correlation here. Why don't you like the sun? The sky orb is beautiful.
2.
I love the sun. Every fucking chance I get, I'm like, ah. I fucking love the sun. It keeps me warm. If I have the choice to walk on the shady side of the street or a sunny side of the street, like I beeline, like I try to get in as many sunbeams as I can. And like Sky Orb right now is bouncing off of the building over there and blinding me.
Fuel scooping.
But I'm just so happy to see the
System
sun
scan
that like
complete.
I will fucking deal with looking like a washed out little ghost lady. Sun is not evil.
Fuel
Sun is
scoop
beautiful.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Sun literally tries to kill Mario. Mario just needs to have a better relationship with the sun, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1.
6.6 kilometers. Cool. So yeah, 4.1 miles. So when I hit 5 miles, then that's my goal, and then my next goal will probably be 10K. Are you jumping eco or fastest? In between. I'm doing only scoopable stars is what I'm doing. So neither? Technically? Hey, Anita, how are you doing?
Frameshift drive charging.
Single and proud! Cries and Pringles. Dude, I would fucking slay some slimes for some Pringles.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm jumping fastest? Okay. I believe you. I'm doing pretty good. So 3 hours of electrolysis done? Woof. Pretty much done with electrolysis though. Awesome. Only have to go into some for touch-ups. That's something that if I ever have like a fuck ton of money, I would love to go do, because I'm a very hairy lady. And I'm also very fucking lazy, and I don't want to shave this and that and the other thing, just like...
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a lot. I plucked my mustache the other day and I fucking hate doing it. It hurts, man. Just like, ugh. I fucking hate it. Plucked my eyebrows and I was like, ugh.
4, 3,
I hate it.
2, 1. Engage.
I don't even bother shaving my legs anymore, but I don't mind having hairy legs, but like my armpits, for example, hair starts way up here and goes all the way down to here. And I actually tried growing out my armpit hair a few years back,
Fuel scooping.
just to see if I liked it, because I was like, fuck the beauty standard, I want to see what I like, not what someone tells me I should like. And it was a lot. It was a lot of it was like I had a fuzzle in there. For those of you who haven't played Munch's Odyssey, it's in the same like Abe's Odyssey world.
Frameshift drive
It's kind of like a
charging.
tribble. It was like I had triples in my armpits, and also I'm very sweaty. I'm just like real sexy, like hairy and sweaty. It's like, you know, what more could you fucking want, right?
4, 3,
And I was like,
1. Engage.
I was like, I don't know. This is a lot to deal with, and also the amount that I sweat is just too much. So I was like, I'll leave the legs, because I don't give a fuck. I'll leave the legs, but armpit hair has gotta go. Interesting. Go Curly. It's gonna leave a lurk. Thank you so much for coming in and
System
lurking.
scan complete.
I'm excited for you that you are, that your treatments went well, and I hope you have a
Fuel
good
scoop
rest,
disengaged.
and a good
Frameshift
day, and a good
drive charging.
life, and a good, something. Exuberance. I wish for you exuberance. Before you jump into that system a bit, what's your rebike cost?
2, 1. Engage.
It's fine. It's fine. So is that supportive boyfriend? But it's a whole new world, man. She said she wanted to do No Shave November. I was like, how much would even grow? Girls be growing lots of hair in lots of places, yeah. You don't know until you know.
Fuel scooping.
Because magazines are like, you know, here's a woman who has the hairlessness of a 9-year-old. And I'm like, that's just not
Disengaged.
fucking realistic.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sweary. Sure, yeah. You know, of all of the things to be very, like, loud about and, like, out there with, Everybody in this chat knows what I'm rocking downstairs. Everybody knows, because like, I mean, I have a mug. Excuse me, what bass guitar? Actually, I was playing bass guitar on Rock Band just before stream, so you're not entirely wrong. I wanted to fuel Scoop a little bit more. The star is gone. This took me too long. Never mind. But yeah, I have a mug with a Harry Martini on it.
Frameshift drive charging.
If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know what? We're gonna listen to a song that might get me a little copyright. No, well, it's not gonna get a copyright strike, but
4,
might get a little VOD mutage.
1, engage.
But I feel like this is necessary. Also, I just fucking love this song. Ack! Get out of here! They don't play the song on the radio. Fuck it!
They don't play the song on the radio.
They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the video. They don't know that we are the media. They don't know that we start the media.
I don't want to see what I'm making you.
I see something sweet and I'm taking you. Walking down the street, I'm the lady. Oh, showing off my map of Tasmania. Oh my god. Fuck it! Oh my god. Fuck it! Soft and sweet and shaped like a triangle. Some girls want no shape and they shave it all. That's so wacky, it hurts with the stubble. Walking around, they look like an 8-year-old.
Soft and sweet and shaped like a triangle.
Some girls want no shape and they shave it all. That's so wacky, it hurts with the stubble. Walking around, they look like an 8-year-old. I say grow that shit like a jungle. Give him something strong to hold on to. Let it fly in the open wind. If you get too bushy, you can trim. They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the video. They don't know that we start the media. They don't know that we start the media. I did it wrong.
Don't
Ah!
want to see what I'm making you. I see something sweet and I'm taking you. Walking down the street, I'm the lady. Oh, showing off my map of Tasmania. They don't play the song on the radio. They don't show that it's on the radio.
Song makes me so happy.
That we are the media.
Hi, MS. How you
We
doing?
start the media. I don't want to see what I'm making you. I see something sweet and I'm taking you. Walking down the street, I'm the lady. Oh,
Showing off my map of Tasmania. Oh my god. Fuck it!
showing off my map of Tasmania.
Oh my god. Fuck it!
Showing off my map of Tasmania. Showing off my map of Tasmania.
Oh my god. Fuck it! Showing off my map of Tasmania. Showing off my map of Tasmania. Yay! Thanks, Amanda.
Scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Sometimes I'm really indulgent of myself, and I just do whatever the fuck I want. So thanks for letting me do that, chat.
Frameshift drive charging.
You want to see my mug? Well, I'm sure you've seen it before, but probably wasn't recognized. Actually, we do exclamation point merch. You can see the mug for your own self. What if I tell you I was listening to the beat but not the lyrics?
4,
Yeah!
3, 2, 1.
I'd say get on that. Also, here is the link to the video. The music video is pretty good. But it's also what inspired my... So I have a sub goal. If we ever reach 250 subscribers, I'm gonna do a Merc and Craft stream. Because I think that would be so funny. I just, that's another like super indulgent, like nobody wants this except for me. I want this. I want it. So, you know. But yeah, someday my dream is to do a Merkin crafting stream.
Fuel's
Good
cooking.
shit. The Harry Martini, that came about when my friend Hey It's
Fuel
Fiona,
scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
when she
charging.
first started streaming, she was doing Jackbox, and we would all like pile into a Discord chat while we were doing it, and we'd do like drawful and stuff. And if you're familiar with Jackbox, you get to draw whatever your icon is,
4,
and they just give you a square and you get 2 colors.
1.
So it started out, I would draw a Y, and then like do a little scribble in like the crux of the Y, and eventually the Y got a little bit more curvy, and then I added like little marks in the
Fuel
corner,
scooping.
and so, I forget who it was, but someone was like, "What is that? Looks like a Harry Martini." And I just thought that was so funny. So I was like, well, it is now.
Fuel scoop
That's
disengaged.
exactly what that
Frameshift
is now.
drive
It's a Harry
charging.
Martini. Anyway, it's good shit. Good shit.
Four, three, two.
You know what else I think about a lot? Is I quote the most random fucking stuff. Like, most people quote movies or TV shows or like books sometimes. I quote the most obscure things. I was thinking this the other day. For example, Britt Wiseman, who works for Twitch but is also dating Sean Plott, aka Day9. In, I think, 2015, she made a little like Christmas video of her and Sean and the cats, Sheriff and Despy.
Frameshift drive
And-
charging.
It's like, it's the cutest fucking thing ever. I love that video so much. It makes me happy every time I watch it. But I quote that video. Like, the subset of even just day nights. Like, if I was to quote that video at most day nights, they wouldn't know what the fuck I was quoting. Most of them. Like, maybe 1 or 2 people would know what I... But I watched it so much that I quote various things from that. Like, oh, Sheriff's backing up. You like my Harry Martini story, Safi? Good, I'm glad. How are you doing today? But like Britt picks up Sheriff and goes, "You did such a good job," with that voice, and I quote that to myself all the time. All the time. I'll do something, and like maybe I didn't expect to do very well,
Frameshift drive
but it like actually
charging.
turned out okay, and I'll be like, "You did such a good job." Or like if I did something I was really not looking forward to doing, and I just like, I did it, I finished it, it's off my to-do list. You did such a good job. It's so absurd, and like I quote it all the time. I also quote, and I don't know how this is ever relevant to my life because I don't have cats, but oh look, it's a catnip turtle. Oh, she hates it. It's more the "oh, she hates it" part that I quote, but sometimes I start with the catnip turtle. Oh god, I quote that video a lot. And like no one ever knows what the fuck that is. Like that's so obscure. A holiday video that someone posted and like maybe has a couple hundred views on it. on YouTube. Like, that's the thing that I quote incessantly. I also quote random YouTube videos like Lost X Laura dramatic reading. We broke Star Trek, Phantasmagoria 2 playthrough. Yeah, I don't know that either. I quote Sean saying, you are on fire in a way that I want to put out. I quote that a lot. And I feel like more people would know that one because a lot of people watch mostly walking and they'll like do rewatches of it. So, but that's more of like a show. Like it's more of like a TV show. Like they have a set amount of time and it's the same people, same format every week.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. Thank you for watering me, MS. How are you doing today? Quote Vines. But it only tends to do it during tabletop role-playing sessions or during streams.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
My guy. Ah, Sky Orb! It's bouncing off the building. I'll see if I can just deal with it, because I don't feel like getting up. Starting a new month with all the good vibes. Wonderful! Andy the Brave, hello and welcome. How are you doing today?
Fuel scoop
Where was I
disengaged.
going? We've got 4 jumps. Okay, so I gotta be a little bit careful.
Frameshift drive charging.
Get a load of that dog. Yeah, I don't know any of these vines. You know, I quote Jenna Marbles a lot. I know that.
4,
So I have a basketball game tomorrow. I quote that, but I'm quoting it from Jenna, not from the original Vine. I've never even seen the original Vine. What's another really good obscure one? Like, what's... Because I feel like a lot of people have seen Vines. Like, that's not that strange. I know a lot of people quote Vines. I'm trying to think of like really obscure shit that I quote and no one knows. Well, like inside jokes that are between my dad and his friends, but he's told me the stories so many times. Like I quote inside jokes with my dad. Like I say inside jokes with my dad even when my dad's not there. So like that shit's obscure. Nobody knows that. But yeah, I think off the top of my head, the Brit and Sean Christmas video from 2015 is probably the most obscure, like, solid thing. Like, I could go have you watch it, but I doubt you're gonna walk away from it quoting it the way that I do. I also do, this is not as nearly as obscure, but bad lip reading from The Walking Dead. I quote, "Hey, I just ate a hot dog." Every time I have a hot dog. Every single time I have a hot dog, even if there's no one around, I have to say it. I gotta do it. Hey, I just ate a hot dog. And you have to do the mouth like that. It's like it's a compulsion at this point. I like can't help myself. Memetic. They're easier to share and reference. Also because of them trending to be tending to be short jokes. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
I also feel like whenever I quote like Dota inside jokes a lot too. So like a couple of people get it, but I'll also do it when they're not around.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Or like jokes about Dota that is only with a specific subset of my Dota friends. That's like 2 or 3 other people. And I just say it as if everyone will know what I'm talking about. You won your Dota 2 game? Excellent! What mode were you playing? What position? Tell me everything. I've been craving Dota, but I don't want to play by myself. Oh, next jump, next jump. Okay, I'm glad I checked. Slardar and Disruptor, it went really well. Nice. Oh god, I love Dota so much. I need more Dota people. I'll pick what position 3, what position 4. So you were the Slardar? Or, oh, what did we call Slardar? We had really weird names for the characters. Oh, you're mean! You are mean! You are mean! I hate it! It's wiggly! It makes me nervous! I want to move backwards! I want to move backwards! Also, I don't think I've been swamping. Look to your left. I'm nervous. What's to my left? Oh my god, why do I feel like I'm way too close. I don't like it. It's why is it so wiggly? It makes me very uncomfortable being this close. Yes, I see the other star, but I don't like it. I don't like it. You've made me very uncomfortable. Hey, Neri, how are you doing? I totally was not going to blame you if I died getting here. Totally not gonna blame you if I died getting here. Don't fly too close. I don't want to be as close as I am right now. It's a neutron star, so that's why it's wiggly. I feel like I need to deal with it again. Hang on. Only been lurking for a few minutes. Oh, but still. What's another one? Oh my god, Future Man was playing all of this, like, these classic dance songs from the 90s, and for like a whole week at work, that's like all I was listening to. Well, on my way to and from work, because I don't know that many songs. But I was like giggling at all of them. It was great. Makes your jump range 4 times larger. Cool. Commander Starion, thank you for being here. I don't know why I said thank you. I meant hello and welcome.
Mission failed.
Oh no! I failed to get to Colonia. I totally thought I was gonna get there today. Yeah. All right. What are you telling me that I'm a miserable person? That data was time sensitive. Contract is closed. Do better. It's fine. Gotta fly in at a certain point. So there should be 2 other stars near you? You've never been to Colonia? Me either. This is my very first time traveling there. Or trying to travel, sort of, to there. Every time we touch, I get this feeling. Every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Then a heartbeat, so I want you to know. I want to do a remix. I want to do a remix of that. I was not joking when I said this is the house of weird noises, guys. Are you ready? I need to come up with like what's a really weird noise? What's a really fucking weird noise? What's a good one? I mean, I got me a little bit of this. What did she say? I didn't even hear her. Done SAG A in the neutron fields? I have been to every generation ship. Ta-da, that's it. That's all I've seen, pretty much. Type something in chat, and I'll try to do a thing. Anyway, I need to... There should be 2 other stars near me. Maybe turn away from it before you hit it. You know, for safety reasons. You mean you don't want me to blame Neridium for running into it? Weird. yeah, let's go. If you guys have any other things for me to see on my way to Colonia, feel free to let me know in, oops, wrong thing. Feel free to let me know, like give me what a location and I'll put it in. Wink wonk. Like we just came over here. I'm trying to get to, oh no, it's gone. Whoops. Where were we going before? It's not Despacito, but I kind of want it to be Despacito. What's another one? Oh, on my shuffle, when I go running, I have the weirdest shit on my shuffle. I have, like, The Scarring Party, which is a local Wisconsin band that nobody's ever fucking heard of. So I've got them. Their lead vocalist uses a talk box, like, exclusively. They've got an upright bass, and a accordion, I think, and a tuba, and like a keyboard. They're a really weird band. I also have like Evanescence, and then I have like La Bouche, la da da dee da 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 dum, la da da dee da 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 dum, la da da dee da, la da 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 dee da, la da dee da da dum. Be my lover, won't you be my lover? So I've got that, and then I'll toss in, like, I've got Pink and the Beatles, Cranberries. Like, the Thong Song came on the other day. That was interesting. I have one Alien Ant Farm song. So where was I trying to go? Trying to go? I forget what it's called. Someone give me a place to go to. Because now that I don't have that mission, I don't have the spot. Let's find out. Tricoa. FL-P E54. Yeah, it is backwards. I think. Yeah, I need stuff that's in, whatever the fuck this sector is here. So I'm out of whatever this is. I totally read scrotum. Inner scrotum, Centaurus arm. So give me something in the inner scrotum, please. V1033 score P. Copied my techno folder from my PC to my phone. So about 400 or so tracks. Damn, that's a lot of techno. You're taking me further away. I was trying to get to over here. Isn't Colonia over here? Yeah, find something for me in this sector. In the inner scrotum. Give me the balls. I need the balls. Because, yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking for. Inner scrotum. Alright, let's see where that is. Pla! Ein! D76. Still kind of out of the way. You keep taking me over to the right. If it ain't in the inner scrotum, I don't want it. There's nothing. I've got over 35,000 tracks on your PC. Damn. I have like no music on my computer. Inner scrotum is massive. Yeah, but you're giving me places in Norma Expanse. I want inner scrotum. Inner scrotum only. What else do I have on my shuffle? But yeah, I get really random shit coming up on my shuffle because I put stuff on there like 10 years ago or more, so I never know what's coming up. So like I'll leave the house and it's like it's a surprise every time. Well, thanks for looking at my creations. I make things. And sometimes they turn out real cute. I'm really proud of that Zorak. Like, I think that's one of my favorite things that I've made. It took me like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I wish I don't think Doriso is an actual place. Is it? I was right. Okay, my brain is better. So in the meantime, I'm gonna plot route to here, and then if you guys have me veer off somewhere, that's fine, but... Yeah, I have very eclectic tastes. I actually meant to play my Supergiant albums, but like, I think that's the only music that I have on my computer currently right now. I have all 3. I've got Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre, and that's it. Boss Lady B, how you doing? Space adventure time indeed. We are headed to Colonia, and I'm letting chat freak me out with a star rave. I hate it. Alright, let me get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm very uncomfortable. That's why I'm hunching. Because it makes me nervous. I knew you were gonna bring me to one of those, Rek. The second you were like, make sure you throttle down immediately, I was like,
3, 2,
it's one of those schmokey. Also, I made, speaking, because we're kind of talking about trance and like old dance music and stuff, and just music in general and whatever the fuck we feel like. I was listening to some synthwave, Daniel Deluxe. I was listening to Daniel Deluxe, and I was like, I couldn't get this thought out of my head that synthwave is just dark modern trance. So of course I was like, time to shitpost. So I went to Twitter and I said, synthwave is just dark modern trance, send tweet. Meh. No one disagreed with me, actually. Nice colorful nebulas? Okay, sure, why not? Lié. I will sweet. IYNB9-1. Flex on him. Where the fuck? Go. Do it. Do I spell it wrong? I don't think I did it wrong. It won't even go. It's like not even going. IY, not 1Y. Okay, gotcha.
Frameshift drive charging.
I will look after this jump. How was everyone's weekend? What did you guys get up to?
4, 3,
I'm so glad you guys are here.
1. Engage.
You guys give me the energy. I was like real fucking tired. I was like, and I was like, play Rock Band. Do some Rock Band. That'll start to jazz you up. And it did. And then seeing all your lovely faces. And goofing around, making weird noises. And then belting out Map of Tasmania like, I'm fucking pumped! Because they don't play this song on the radio.
Disengaged.
They don't show their tits on the video. IY N B9 1. I don't care about OneDrive. Listen, I don't even use it, ya wigwam. Alright, so it's kind of sort of in the vague direction of where I'm trying to get to. It is very much out of the way. What about the other one? Check the Eagle one. Eagle sector. LY D203. You think it's on the way? Ooh, what the fuck is all? Oh, it's shiny. That is behind me. I need scrotums! I need scrotums! Inner scrotum centaur. Inner scrotum centaur arm. It's a big World of Warcraft event on at the moment, so I spent the weekend watching it on Twitch. Oh, nice! So what does the event entail, if you wouldn't mind telling me? Stayed in all Saturday waiting for people to come look at my apartment, and no one turned up. Whoops. I appreciate you looking, Rec. I hope you know I'm just giving you shit. Sent you a system known as the Death Spiral. Yeah, I don't... You don't want to show me the Death Spiral. I used to quote that all the time. So for those of you who don't know, as a community, we've been watching Star Wars stuff. You can do ! Star Wars if you want to know what we've watched and what we're watching next. And we just get together on Discord and watch stuff. I usually try to give you guys a few days heads up. I'm thinking... I was originally thinking maybe tomorrow, but I have to go grocery shopping and do stuff, so like maybe tomorrow, but most likely Thursday.
Drive charging.
Maybe some on Friday. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I got distracted. Oh, so we just finished Attack of the Clones. And like, for the longest time I used to quote that stupid little interaction. Wanna buy some death sticks? You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life. I don't know why, as a younger person, as a kid, because I saw that like only once when it aired in theaters.
Scan complete.
I don't know why I was so amused by that scene, but I was, and I quoted it a lot. I also used to be very anti-cigarettes, and now I'm just like, God, I want cigarettes.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Because I'm an adult with bad habits.
Frameshift drive charging.
For those of you who are gonna be like, ew, like that, don't smoke. I haven't since PAX West, mostly because they're fucking expensive, so I'm not gonna go buy a whole pack.
4, 3,
I've been resisting.
1, engage.
Also, it helps that whenever I'm thinking about it, it's been disgusting outside and I'm tired and I don't want to go out in the rain, in the dark. Basically, they released a dungeon raiding mode last week, and it's the race to first completed. Oh, cool! I think that kind of stuff is really neat, like watching people go through stuff
Fuel scooping.
for the first time, and especially like when no one else has done it. I find that stuff really interesting. I'd probably have no fucking clue what I was looking at, because I did the 2-week free trial for World of Warcraft back in 2007 when I was a freshman in college, and I did not enjoy it. So I was like, well, fuck that shit. Oh, sorry, I meant to look at that wreck.
2, 1.
Scouter. 2 black holes, a ringed M-class star, a ringed white dwarf, and a ringed neutron star. Thanks, JP. Hey, Hey Daydrug, how you doing?
Fuel scooping.
Played Warcraft
System
since the
scan
first one out.
complete.
On and off. Still don't understand it. Hey Gooey Side Up. How are you?
Fuel
Alright.
scoop disengaged.
Alright. Skaude. AA-A H294. This looks like it's sort of in the right direction. This looks... Yeah, I'll take that. Plot that route. It's a little bit off to the left, but it's like still sort of... Like it's along the line, you know what I mean? I don't know if it did it. Do it again.
Refuse to believe you don't want
Are you got your Pokecrawl tickets? What team are you on? What team are you on? Also, it's not doing it. Vaporeon? I'm on Eevee, I think. Yeah. Well, I got tickets for Eevee, but I'm basically on whatever team Fiona's on. Is it doing it because of my settings? Zoom in a bit more? Oh, it did do it. You're right. You're right. Alright, cool. We're gonna see some cool shit, chat. I'm very excited.
Frameshift drive charging.
One of my favorite parts of the Pokecrawl, though, other than meeting everybody, is the like after the crawl, the after party at Hong Kong every year. I just like dance my little face off. It's so good. JP, I'm sorry about your ear and that you're sick still. Neri, you're sick too? No, still? No. No. No licking for you. Let me know when you're not a disgusting human, and I will lick you again. I mean, I love you.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm glad that I got sick.
3, 2,
But I really just like, I was a wee bit sniffly and my voice felt a little bit more rough, and like that was it. I miss this. When I lived with Fred, I got more sick than I used to because he would give me all his germs. Like, I don't get sick at conventions, but he does. So like, he'd come home with con flu, and like, we'd get home, he would get sick like a day or two after, and then like 3 or 4 days after that, then I would get sick. Like, damn it. I wasn't getting con flu from the con, I was getting it from Fred. After party where everyone just refuses to leave? Hell yeah! I'm always there till bar close. Like, fuck going home. I'm out, there's people, there's dancing, I can get a drink if I want to. Like, that is my fucking jam. That is my life's blood. Better, some sniffling is good. Except the ear thing. That should come back. Sounds like a case of the cooties. I don't have cooties. Not anymore. I shook off the cooties. I just did a severe wiggle. Pick up the boy and head home from work. Have a lovely stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, Safi. Drive safe, or travel safe, or what have you. Enjoy.
Disengaged.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good one. Had to pop your ears to get rid of it. Yikes. Is that someone squishing a Magikarp?
3, 2,
What is that?
engage.
How many jumps? Want to know whether... Well, I will tell you in a minute. It's me hugging a koi fish. Cute! I didn't think it was a Magikarp, but I couldn't come up with what the fuck it was. Class A dwarf!
Fuel scooping.
154. You might have to watch the VOD
System
rec.
scan complete.
I could probably do it. We'll definitely see it this stream, but I don't know if you'll have to go. Okay, good night. Alright, Rec. Thank you so much for looking up a cool place for us to go look at. And thank you for hanging out. I hope that you sleep well and have a wonderful day tomorrow, and we'll see you another time. Good night! You'd rather be bedridden than this? I'm so sorry! My thing is, I hate being itchy. Itchy is the worst sensation. White dwarf is murder star, don't get too close. It looks like lava, which means that it's warm, which means I want to shove my face into it. Is that not? You're like a siren, don't be drawn into the beauty. But I want to, Rec! So we've discovered that my favorite star...
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Actually, I have an actual favorite planet. Whatever, I forget what it was, I'll have to look it up. Again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Those aren't white dwarfs? I thought it was a Class A... It's not?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I thought that's what the game told me. I'll have to take another look. When we get to another one, I'll take a look at whatever the fuck it is.
Fuel scooping.
People bounce off of you. What are you talking about, JP? Alright, I'm gonna scoop a little bit of extra fuel. Whole different thing? Okay. I could have sworn that it said they were dwarf stars. I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna trust your knowledge over my knowledge for sure, but I've been saying the wrong ass thing since I've been playing this game.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I used to like, I like Class F. Incomplete.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Those are like the blue lava-y. So I like the blue lava-y ones, the white lava-y ones, the ones that are just bright white are my third favorite. I think those are Class D, I would say? No, it's B.
Fuel scooping.
B is my favorite, that's the blue lava. A is the white lava, and then F is just the pure white, which kind of looks like our moon.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
She flew off you? That's funny. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. It's probably that you are a solid mass, and she was probably smaller. A, B, O, and F. Yeah, are the white blue ones. Yeah. Oh, I thought those were classified as white or blue dwarf stars. I don't know where I got this idea. She's probably smaller than you, right? She's probably a little bitty thing, and that's probably why she... What's that noise?
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Oh, this is a remix. I was like, hey, Dex. How are you? When are we playing Heroes? Or better yet, when are you playing Dota with me? I just want to play Dota. I made a list of... Remember last time I was playing Elite Dangerous? Maybe you guys don't remember, or you weren't here. And I was talking about all the stuff that I want to do with my life that I don't think I will ever be able to accomplish. Partially because I just don't have time to do it all, but also because I don't think that I have the straight up skill. end of the month, I would say hell yes, absolutely, but I'm gonna be... You picked like the one time I'm not at my computer. I'm gonna be in Boston for PAX East at the end of the month.
Fuel scooping.
31st. Get out of here, I'm not unaware that it's February,
Fuel scoop
by the way.
disengaged.
You turd.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh dear, what if we never... I'm sorry you're horrendous. Yeah, I wrote out a list of all the things that I would like to do, or to be.
2, 1.
And it's like, it's a lot, it's a lot. One of those is I want to be decent at Dota. Decent to me meaning, like to the level of the casters. The people who cast Dota. I would also like, one of my dream jobs that I really don't think will ever come to fruition because again, I just don't have the time to commit, nor do I have the connections. If I had the knowledge, I could probably be good at it. I would love to be a Dota caster. I would love to be, like my heart just like, it hurts and it's sored at the same time, just like thinking about what if someday I was a Dota caster? Just like, ah. But I don't have the knowledge to even begin to try to do that.
3, 2.
Totally going now? Alright, Rex, thank you so much for hanging out. Sleep well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow. And thank you for giving us a cool place to go look at on our way to Colonia. I'm not jealous of your jelly. I got my own jelly. I actually did a dance that involved me being a jellyfish, sort of. Hey Simon, how you doing? Imagine like jumping up and dancing with plays. Hell yeah, I would.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Like part of me would love to do that.
Charging.
Or like I think I would be a good caster. For any game. I just need the knowledge. Like I need the. You'll start at some point, so I hope you get there. MS, you are so wonderful and lovely.
1.
You're just such a charming and beautiful person, and I'm so lucky to know you. But yeah, it's just very time consuming. And I just don't think that I will ever have the time, or that I will ever commit the time to getting to the point where I could do it, or try to get to a point where I would be good at it, if that makes any sense. So it's not that I don't think that I don't mind the learning process. It's just I don't have time for the learning process. That's why I don't think I will ever be decent at Dota, because my idea of decent at Dota is like a certain MMR range, and I don't play enough. I don't play enough, I will never get there, you know? But that's only one thing on a list of right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's another one that I thought of today. So 11. Out of 11 things I wrote down, all of them are very fucking time consuming. So I could maybe pick one. Well, and some of it is just you have to get lucky, you know? Because I feel like you gotta know somebody in a lot of,
Fuel scooping.
in a lot of jobs like that. Like hosting for events and stuff. Like I think that would be super fun too.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
As
drive
briefly a Pro
charging.
Heroes caster? What? More things that you didn't tell me, bruv! Oh. Oh. Never forget you already reach a ton of things some people just dream for. So aim for more, Queen of Hype. MS, you're gonna make me cry! You're legit gonna make me cry! I
Fuel
really...
scooping. System scan complete.
Thank you. I really needed that reminder. I've been having a really shit time, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I know I like kind of touch on it briefly, like, oh, you know, I was feeling kind of bummed out. Like, I downplay it a lot.
Charging.
But like basically when I'm not at work or oh shit, I'm overheating. We might explode. No, we'll be fine. When I'm not at work and when I'm not streaming, like the last week or two or whatever, I've been having a really hard time and I've not been very happy. And it's mostly aimed at myself. And just...
Fuel scooping.
yeah, a lot of, yeah, a lot of bad shit, just like, ugh.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
A lot of ugh. We'll summarize it as ugh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. And like, it's one of those things where I know that some of those things that I'm saying and
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think this happens to everybody where you kind of slip into like your brain just focuses on the negative. Even if you acknowledge the positive, like it just doesn't have the same impact because you're stuck. I don't know how to describe it. I haven't really tried to verbalize this.
Fuel
It's
scooping.
something that I wasn't really ready to talk to you guys about. Like, you know, I'm very honest and open. Like, I tell you guys what I'm going through for the most part. Unless it involves somebody else, in which case, like, I'm trying to protect their privacy. But, like, when it comes to things about me and only about me, like, you're gonna know about it eventually. But I feel like I'm still very much in the midst of it, and I was, like, not ready to, like, I hadn't figured out how to verbalize it.
4,
I don't know.
3.
I tell you everything eventually. It's funny because I literally just said the same thing. Hey, Commander Saber, how are you? But yeah, so I've been having a struggle focusing on the good things, even when they enter my brain. Like, I will say to myself, you know, I know this, I know X to be true, but like I
Fuel
can't,
scoop disengaged.
like Y is just so overpowering, and Y is like the negative and the dark and the,
Frameshift drive charging.
the feeling of being less than just sometimes gets overwhelming. And even though I can still see all of the good things, and I try to focus on them instead and be like, but you know, sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes I'm just like, I just feel guilty instead because I just can't seem to fucking focus on the positive things, or they're just not meaning as much as they should. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is wrong with you that you can't do this? Don't talk to yourself like that.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah. It doesn't usually last for very long, and I know that it's a temporary feeling, but
Frameshift
yeah, I feel like
drive charging.
my words are really discombobulated. Like I said, I was not quite ready to share this, but just sometimes you just need someone else to say it to you. You know, you need someone else to tell you,
3, 2, 1. Engage.
like, you've accomplished so much. Like, sometimes you need that outside perspective. And like, even though I know that that's true, like, what you said is not anything I haven't said to myself, but I just haven't been feeling it, you know? I know I'm blabbering, and this doesn't make any sense. It was just,
System
it was
scan
very touching,
complete.
and I needed it. And I am like on the edge of tears, so I'm gonna stop now.
Fuel scoop
I need
disengaged.
you to look at the bad
Frameshift
things, so you
drive
forget they're so
charging.
good. Yeah. Yeah. for me, it hasn't been a lack of it hasn't been forgetting the good. It's just been
3, 2, 1.
that the bad and the negative emotions have been so much larger. And then I feel bad that the good things don't seem to matter to me in that moment. And I know that it's not that they don't matter. But it's like,
Fuel scooping.
it's hard to drag yourself out of stuff like that. Especially when it's like me on my couch at night alone. And I'm like, I just want someone to come over with a bottle of wine and like hold me. And we can drink wine and just hold me. But like, I don't have anybody to do that. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just sit here then and like read a book.
3, 2, 1.
I do that for myself, but if I can do it, you sure as hell can. Yeah, I know that I can. It's just, it's hard sometimes. Colorize me, daddy! Anyway. But I do think that it is important for me to verbalize these things because,
Fuel scooping.
you know,
System scan.
you wouldn't
complete.
know that I spent most of Saturday night and Sunday morning just like not wanting to get off the couch because I came to stream and I'm exuberant and loud and, you know, it's not fake that I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I love seeing all of you guys. Streaming is one of my favorite things in the entire world. And if I'm in a bad mood, it usually puts me in a good mood, you know? But I've noticed, and for the most part, I'm happier than I've been, like, overall. You know, being in Portland and being able to be more independent and get around by myself, and I'm walking and there's stuff to see and do, like, I'm in a much better place because I have a lot more things at my disposal, and like, that's definitely helped me be happier overall. But I've noticed people saying, like, oh, you seem so much happier, which is true. Like when we raided Kasler the other night.
Drive charging.
I've been thinking about this a lot. Where he... Oh, sorry, I forgot to colorize. My bad. I'm sorry, Karate Walrus. I love you. I love you. Sorry. I'm distracted. I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
2, 1. Engage.
Let's do this. This looks fun. I look like I'm half lobster. Let's do this. Ooh, funky. Yeah. That looks good. But yeah, we raided Kasler, and, you know, he said lovely things about me because he's a nice person, and he's like, oh, if you don't know Electa, go check her out, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, she just seems like she's happy all the time. And that was definitely a compliment because, you know, last year was
Fuel scooping
utter
complete.
shit, and it was like the worst year of my life, so like,
Drive
yay, I'm
charging.
happy that I'm happier now. And that, like, I'm a little bit ashamed of how obvious it was that I was unhappy to, like, everyone except myself. Because I didn't want you guys to
4, 3,
see that. Not that I...
1.
Oh, God. I'm just digging 80 different holes and, like, jumping into everyone and be like, I dug myself a hole! But yeah, so it was definitely a compliment. But at the same time, like... Woo! Pretty. Alright, I'm going to very specifically look at what type of star this is. 1 second. Let me collect my thoughts. So it's definitely a compliment, and I was very happy to hear that. I'm glad that people can see that I am happier. However, it's really easy to look at somebody and not see the whole picture. So I think, like, yeah, I'm happy most of the time. It's definitely not, it's not false, it's not a lie. But, like, I struggle too, and it's important for people who, like, seem to have a perfect life or seem to, like, have all their shit together to kind of let people in and be like, no, I'm a fucked up mess sometimes too. You know what I mean? Like, it's important for other people who might be struggling to see that. I can't exactly verbalize why in the moment because my brain is trying to go in 80 different directions. But just like, you know, you never know the whole thing. Like, everybody has their own struggles, no matter how perfect or how happy they might seem to be. And it's not that I'm unhappy usually,
Fuel scooping.
but just, you know, everyone is human. And no one has a perfect life. It can be really intimidating sometimes when you are the person who's struggling and going like me this past week, just going like, God, everything is so difficult, and I'm just like angry and sad and lonely, and you know, why can't I be like this person or that person? Like, why can't I be talented like them, or like I'm not funny, like I wish I was funny. And just like this overwhelming litany of like how I'm not good enough for myself. Like, to myself, I am not good enough, which is not a good thing to say to yourself. I do know that, and that's not normally how I talk to myself. But you know,
System scan complete.
and you wouldn't know it if I didn't say anything. It's like yesterday and today,
Fuel scoop
you
disengaged.
know, during stream, I'm just like,
Frameshift
la 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 la
drive
la la
charging.
la la la, which is, you know, I do feel that. I'm not putting on a front. I don't know. I think you get what I'm trying to say.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So you think you may be telling me lies, but you're not. You're awesome. I'm glad to be here today to make you remember that. I know. God, she like broke my heart in the best way. Bad at saying the nice words, but you're amazing. I know, and I think about all of you guys whenever I'm feeling all of these like, bitch, who do you think you is kind of a thing, and like feeling not like I'm not good enough. I think about you, and like, you know, there are people who think that you're great and they want to be around you and hang out with you. Like, you're ignoring all these wonderful people. Like, they matter and their opinions hold weight, and like, if you were really that awful, no one would be around you. You know, like, I try to remind myself of that, but sometimes it's just, you can't, man. I was thinking of moving there because weather and job opportunities. You want this weather? Ugh. Portland is not for me. I will be leaving as soon as I can. JP, we love you too. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. JP out!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
JP out. I hope you sleep well. I hope you feel better tomorrow. I hope your ears have sorted themselves out by the time you
Frameshift drive
come
charging.
back. We'll see you another time. Ever play RimWorld? I have not. I've watched Sacriel play a bunch of RimWorld. I feel like life is like that. One day you're planting your crops and petting your pet dog, the next day a horde of cats eats your face! I did not know that cats could come and eat your face in that game. Come to Salt Lake? No. 50-degree weather followed immediately by a foot of snow. I mean, I like the snow part and the 50 degrees. Like, I'm down with that, but I don't want to be in Salt Lake.
Fuel scooping.
But yeah, just, I love my job, which I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't live in Portland. I went to floral design school here, and I got a job right out of school, and I'm very, very lucky and grateful. And my boss is fucking amazing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
And I
drive
really like
charging.
floral design. But but I don't want to stay in Portland. I don't want to stay here. This is a until I can get back to New York, because that's something that I realized through talking with my boss, who also wants to live in New York. That, like, I get homesick for the city, and nothing else will ever compare to it, and I did understand that when I moved away. But it's just like, I might be broke as fuck, but I have to be there. I will never, like, that's just not something that I can compromise on when it comes to my own happiness. I will always yearn for it. I will always want to be there. So, I would rather be broker than I am now and in New York than less broke and anywhere else.
Frameshift drive
So,
charging.
I will live here probably for the next 1.5 years, roughly. And then New York City, here I come! That's awesome, Simon. I would totally go play in that song.
1. Engage.
With the trains being able to go to the bookstore at 1 a.m. Yeah! It's so good! There's always something to do. Always something to do, always somewhere to be. Like, just walking down the street is such a wonderful and engaging experience. The only other place that I really,
Fuel scooping.
like, I just loved the feel of it was London. I haven't spent enough time to know if I would want to live there, because I was obviously staying in a hotel, and I was in a touristy part of the area,
Fuel
but, like,
sink
London was real
disengaged.
nice.
Frameshift drive
But I
charging.
like seasons. I like spring and summer and fall and winter, and I like that even though I'm smack dab in the middle of the city and I have to walk everywhere or take a train, like, it's only a short jaunt to get
3.
in the middle of the woods or to the beach or whatever, and I can do all of it without having a car. I don't have to rely on anybody else to get me to where I need to be. I can do it all by myself. Saw a guy completely covered in duct tape chasing a cardboard box down the street. Oh shit, I forgot to check that star. Alright. What the fuck kind of star is this? I'm going to look it up. System map. Because this is the white lava-y one that I like. Class A star. Okay, so I don't know where I got dwarf from. It's Rek was right, as I suspected. It's just a class A star. Where did I get dwarf from? Why was I saying that? I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know half of what the Goram I'm talking about. Anyway. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything while I was having my emotional moment a little bit ago. And also, just having so many people around makes me feel safe. I didn't realize how dead Portland is after a certain time of night. I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable alone on the street at night. Oh, your bus hit this box! And he was the saddest person ever. No, that's so sad. That is awful. I go away and come back, my meds done gone out. Either that or you fill in a vat of neon paint. I was actually about to turn it off. Hey, I'm back. Look, your meds are working again. They kicked in. Welcome back, by the way. But yeah, that's a channel points reward, is you can make my camera different funny colors, because I was like, I don't know what to do with these channel points. How about this? Oh, okay, Simon. You finally spent points. Okay, here we go. Well, I'll find a different color for you. Alright, ready? Let's... Ooh! I'm like almost the Hulk.
Disengaged.
How about this? You like that one? A little bit more intense. Sounds like a fun place to live. You mean Portland? Where it's dead at night? It's dead at night, just like my soul. Thank God Doctor wasn't gonna like that. Doctor, my meds very abruptly stopped working.
4, 3, 2.
We love it? Good. I thought you'd appreciate the blue hair. Heard various things about Portland. Yeah. So have I, but I only heard them after I moved, and I'm like, well. Ooh, this is my favorite type of star. This is a class B, I think. I'm gonna double check because now I'm second guessing everything. Yep, it is. Did I flomp this? Look how pretty. Isn't it pretty? I just like, it's like blue lava. It's so nice. Oh, I was trying to look like down, but I can't really. There we go. Not quite. I tried. But yeah, like I feel safe during the day when people are outside, but it's just, I miss having a nightlife. So unless I'm out with other people, like I don't go outside. Especially because I get in bed at 9 anyway, so like, where am I really going? Nowhere. Going to bed because I get up at 5:30 because I'm an old lady. I fall asleep at like 8 p.m. nowadays. I've been trying to read my book. Oh shit, I'm still scooping. We can do it! We're gonna... Okay, I'm gonna wait to jump. I gotta cool down just a little bit before I want to jump. Ah. Oopsies.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, and Portland does have its own ecosystem of strange people, like the duct tape cardboard box guy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was said about Portland.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't know. I mean, New York is my home, so that's way to do it in winter. Well, it's just because I work in a flower shop, so I gotta be in by 7 a.m. to get the delivery from the flower market, and so that we can open at normal people hours.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Slightly toasty. That's my favorite. That's my ideal like lecta temperature. Slightly toasty.
4, 3, 2.
My Cat and Flint shirt looks like it's mustard colored. I will admit, to a point, I do miss living in London. I loved London when I visited. I really did. According to my work, 5 a.m. is normal people hours. Are you guys open at 5? I didn't realize you were open by 5. I mean, I guess someone's got to be open to feed the people who are trying to be in it at work by like 7. God, I'm so hungry.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's see, how many jumps we got? 125. This might take us all night. It's fine. 5 on weekends. 6 on the weekends. Okay, yeah. Figure this out. I'm going to, after this jump, go on a quick break so I can use the bathroom and get more water.
3, 2.
But we've got another, like, 2 hours of Elite and shoot the shit. And dances. And weird noises! Weird noises! Etc.
Fuel scooping.
Need more skins. Gotta collect all the skins. Do you like my voice like this?
Manager shows up at 4 or 5, Baker shows up at 2 or 3. Whoa. Sounds like garbage to me. I miss going to bed at 2 in the morning.
Fuel scooping complete.
I feel like after midnight is when, like, I start getting pumped. Alright, I'm gonna go on my break real fast. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Just need to pee and get water. And when I return, more Elite. We're going to see some cool shit, you guys, on our way to Colonia. I forget what all is there, but it involves black holes and stars with rings, and there's like a lot of stuff. So hang in and hang in.